Let's go ahead and solve homework exercise number 6 from section 8.7. This problem states that the cost of a home is financed with a $170,000 30-year fixed rate of mortgage at 3%. Find the monthly payment and total interest for the loan. Okay, so the monthly payment, we can go ahead and do bankrate.com. And notice again, Bankrate, the three things you need is the total, is the mortgage, which is $170,000. It's what they stay there. The number of years is 30 years, and the rate is 3%, okay, as you can see there. So we'll go ahead and go to bankrate.com and put in those numbers. So open up a new web page if you haven't, and go to bankrate.com, and you should get to the home page. Go ahead and just move over to calculators and scroll down a bit until you get to the mortgage calculator and click on that link. And we need to put in the amount of the mortgage, which is $170,000. The number of years is 30. And the percent is 3%. So click on Calculate, and the monthly payment is $716.73. $716.73, round to the nearest cent. So $716.73, and that is correct. All right, now the total interest paid for the loan. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to find out how much they paid from all these payments and then subtract from the amount of the mortgage to see what's extra, which will be equivalent to the total interest. So what they did was now use the answer from Part A to find this answer. So we're going to use exactly to the nearest penny $716.73. They paid it 12 times a year for 30 years, right? So 12 times 12 times 30 to get the total amount they paid, which would be $258,022.80. Okay? Now, this is what they paid. The mortgage was only $170, so everything extra is the amount of interest. So we'll take this value, $258,022.80, subtract the amount of the mortgage, $170,000. And the difference is $88,022.80. And again, that would coordinate to the total interest. So that would be our answer for the second part of A, $88,022.80. Okay, now what we need to do is calculate the amount of interest. Now we got the amortization schedule. Now what we're going to do is payment number 1. The interest is based on principal. Simple interest is just based on principal times rate times time. So for the first month, the whole principal is $170,000 times the rate as a decimal, 0.03, times the amount of time, which is 1 month, 1/12 of a year. In terms of years, it's 1/12. So we'll go ahead and multiply, and that will give us our interest. Okay? So we have on the calculator $170,000 times the rate, 0.03, divided by 12. Oops, I got 17,000. Let's try that again. 170,000 times 0.03, and you can just divide by 12 or multiply by 1/12, same difference. I still got 17,000. Let's try that one more time. 170, 1, 2, 3 zeros, 4 zeros altogether, times That's why I was making a mistake. Times 0.03 divided by 12. And so the amount of interest is exactly $425. Now, the principal, towards principal then, is we take what was the principal, 170, minus $425, and that's, oh, I'm sorry, the principal then is, you take, towards principal, you take 716, the payment, 716.73, subtract the interest, 425, and you're left with the principal, right? How much goes towards the principal? So we made a payment. Each payment's always $716.73 minus the interest, subtract the interest. What's left is towards the principal, so $291.73. Okay, now what's the loan balance? The balance at the beginning of the month was the entire mortgage, 170. So 170 minus what goes off the principal, 291.73. So we'll do that on our calculator. So 170,000 minus 291.73, and our balance is $169,708.27. 169,708.27. All right, now, okay, what's the interest now for the next month? It's not going to be 425. It's going to be a little bit less because now the interest is principal times rate times time, but the principal now is 169,708.27 times 0.03 times 1/12 divided by 12. So you got to use the new loan balance. Okay? So that's what we'll do on our calculator. So now we're going to go ahead and do the principal with the loan balance, which is now 169,708.27 times 0.03 divided by 12, and now we get $424.27. Okay, everything's rounded to the nearest penny. So you can see we're paying a little bit less interest. Okay, now what goes towards principal? So remember, 716.73, the monthly payment from Part A, minus the interest, 424.27, leaves us with now $292.46. Okay? There's the amount of interest. Again, the principal is what we did was we subtracted the 716 minus the interest, 424.27, and that left us with towards principal. Now, what's the loan balance? Okay, remember, it was at 169,708.27 from after the first month, minus what goes towards principal, 292.46. So we'll do that on our calculator to get the loan balance after 2 months. So we have 169,708.27 minus principal 292.46, and we get 169,415.81. Okay, and now the new interest is going to be based on what? The new loan balance, 169,415.81 times the rate, 0.03, divided by 12. And now we get now the interest is down to $423.54, okay? Now what goes towards principal? Remember, we take the payment 716.73 minus the interest, take away 423.54 for this month, and what remains is 293.19. That goes towards principal, 293.19. Now again, okay, so again, this number here was 716.73, the payment, minus 423.54, right? The amount of interest, and that leaves us with 293.19. That goes towards principal. Now, what's the balance after the third month? Well, remember now, it was down to 169.415.81. Subtract the principal, the money going towards principal, which is now 293.19, and that will give us our loan balance after 3 payments, or the third month. So we'll do that. So we'll take what it was, the loan balance after 2 months, 169,415.81 minus the principal, 293.19 for this month, and we get $169,122.62. Okay? And that completes this problem. If you have any questions, send me an email at tswierz@hodges.edu, TSWIERSZ, or call me at 239-938-7805. Thank you.